Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Sour Beer Reviews. We've got a fruit sour this morning, something a little different. It's an Australian one. It's by Working Title out of Brisbane. Yeah, these guys are more known for like their IPAs and their stouts, but yeah, it's good to see them do some different stuff like this. So yeah, it's a pastry sour, blood orange and pomegranate. It's called Yes Day, and it's at 6%. And I've already poured it. It's definitely got more of an IPA appearance than like your American fruit sour, but I have had a couple from them in the past that have been like that also. It's like the appearance isn't quite right, but the flavour's banging. So yeah, I feel like this one's going to be very similar. Cheers, Dirtbag. Good to see you. We will share drinks very shortly. So yeah, in the glass, it's like a bright orange. See how it sort of looks more like an IPA? It's like sort of like low end, medium body. Doesn't have that like thickness and like really opaque appearance. It's more sort of, yeah, it just looks like a nice hazy. So yeah, it's got a one finger head. As I said, sort of like medium body, but more light end. Yeah, light carbonation. Let's go a whiff. And hope everyone's having a good weekend. Cheers, Ghost, you mutt. So it smells very tropical. Tropical, citrusy, very sweet. I'll give it a bit of a swirl around, open it up a bit. You get that sort of berry touch to it too, like a little bit like floral. Smells good. It would have like a pretty light body, like biscuity. Well, they call them a pastry sour, but it definitely it comes across more like a kettle sour, like a Berliner Weiss sort of thing. I'm always a big fan of blood orange. I like with blood orange here, you sort of get that, and same with pomegranate too. You get that like sweetness, but also that tartness as well. So they'll probably go really well together. That sounds good, Ghost. Yeah, that sounds all right. Where's Sweetwater from? Anyway, I'm going in, boys. Cheers. First beer of Sunday. First of about 20. Ooh, that is tart. Oh, such. Oh, it lingers. Woo. So yeah, quite sour. Reminds me of when you're a kid and you first have like warheads and the sourness, like you get it initially, it sort of hits and then it just keeps going. Yeah, so it's got that mouth puckering sour quality, which is really good. There's too many sour beers out there that they claim to be sour, but they're more sweet. So yeah, they've nailed it there. That blood orange and the pomegranates, yeah, good combination. You definitely get the sweetness and the juiciness. But yeah, the tart characteristics, the main feature, I feel, which is good. I'd say it drinks medium, or medium sort of smooth mouthfeel. Hmm. It's one of those things like I like the fact that it's a bit different. It's not really thick and gloopy and but yeah, it's sort of odd because you're like like if you purchase this, especially as an American that's used to the likes of Mortalis and Imprint and like 450 North and Drecker and those sort of breweries, you'd get this and you'd pour it in your glass and you'd be like, this is shit. Like just looking at it, you'd be like, this isn't right. It looks like an IPA. But yeah, as far as aroma and taste goes, it's really good. So it's one of those things. It's like, do they keep perfecting the appearance and trying to get it like those, or are they sort of happy with how they are? Yeah, it's definitely got that sort of floral touch to it, just from the fruits they've used. Can't say I've had a pomegranate for a very long time. Blood orange is a fruit I like, but yeah, you just don't see it that often. My fruit of choice most of the time is normally like mandarin or a banana. Like we at our workplace, we get free fruit every now and then, so just as part of like the stuff, like the tea room where we have our breaks, they'll put on free fruit every now and then. It's about the only thing we get out of them. We used to get barbecues all the time. They put on like staff barbecues, like nearly. I reckon back in the day when I first started there, they'd have at least probably nearly one every month. Now we're lucky to get two in a year. Well, they'll do like, I don't know, like a pizza night or something. You get like two slices and you get all the selfish fuckers that go in there and eat all the food before everyone else gets a chance. Anyway, enough ranting about work food. I forget what the percentage was. I think it was 6. Yeah, pretty cool can artwork too. Simple but effective. As I've said numerous times, I love their logo and their name just fits well. They always have that big logo, like the symbol at the top, then the name of the beer, and just a different can artwork. So yeah, on the back it says, yeah, clean kettle sour, loaded with, so yeah, lactose, fermented on rich blood orange and silky pomegranate. Citrus and yeah, definitely it's got that berry vibe. I mean, pomegranate's a weird sort of fruit. I'm gonna pour some more, shall I? Anyone else out there having a drink besides Ghost? After this, I'm going to go back to the Mountain Culture Green Cheek collab, just because I've got quite a few of them. It's a good crusher. I enjoyed quite a few German lagers yesterday. Or when I say German, German inspired. They were from an Aussie brewery I wasn't familiar with. So that was good. As far as reviews coming up, I've got some really nice dark beers. I've got 2 really big boozy numbers. One of them's a peated imperial stout. I think it's a got a feeling it's like 14 or 16% or something. And then another one is I think it's like a maple bourbon imperial stout, but it's smoky as well. So yeah, I love the imperial stouts when they're smoky and barrel aged. It's very, very enjoyable. So yeah, shout out to Simo Sups over in the UK. He's currently live. Um, I think at the moment it's him and Rob Bramall. So yeah, they're just sharing a few ales. he always seems to get a good number of people because he goes live sort of the same time every week. Yeah, he's going pretty well. And then, yeah, also shout out to Boy in the chat, whether he's still there or not, but Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. He'll be probably going live after this, and I'll be over there having a drink with him. And Ghost will probably be there as well. We were having a good sesh yesterday, but yeah, we sort of all crashed and burned pretty early because we started so early. So yeah, cheers, dude. Yeah, if you want to set something up, I'll be good to go straight away, boys. So it's up to you. Let's get it. You still live, Ghost? I noticed you had about 3 or 4 people on there when I last looked. So yeah, score for this one. Where'd the can go? So yeah, a blood orange and pomegranate pastry sour. As I said, it's got the characteristics of like a kettle sour, like fairly light, but yeah, packs a punch with flavour. Really good aroma and flavour. I'd probably say, I reckon I'd give it about a 4.1 out of 5. It's pretty good. It's not going to rock your socks like some of the massive American fruit sours out there, but for what it is, I think it's quite enjoyable. And yeah, as I said, working title up in Brisbane, one of my favourite breweries. I love them. Hence the headwear and the glass, actually. Yeah, I love the retro truckers cap. It's cool. So yeah, 2 boys I met when I was up in Brisbane for a festival. Really good fellas. They've now got their own brew pub. They're killing it with West Coast IPAs, especially. I love their Westies. But yeah, they do quite a few limited releases. They mix up the styles, but I'd say they're more known for their IPAs and their stouts. But yeah, they've done some good lagers. They actually do really good red IPAs. I feel like anything really bitter, they seem to master. I feel like the head brewer, he loves his like old school Westies and stuff. So yeah, get around them if you ever see some of their stuff. I'm sort of hoping James from Rampant Lion, who's currently in Asia drinking some really good Aussie stuff, I'm hoping he sort of comes across stuff like this. So yeah, cheers, Dan. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. I'm just wrapping it up. I'll finish off what's in the glass. Hopefully there's a few people about on the old tube today. She was relatively quiet yesterday. So yeah, because it's early Sunday for me, I'll be having quite a few drinks on whatever panels and stuff, but I dare say I'll probably do a review later on tonight. And yeah, I might pull out one of the big stouts perhaps. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, actually, I've got a Roush beer there as well, so that could even feature. We'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. So yeah, 4.1 for this bad boy. And yeah, as I said, if you ever see working title, get around and so yeah, cheers for chiming in, peeps, and we will see you again soon. Laters.